broadcasting live from Houston, from the space city to the world. You are watching Now Media Television.
Welcome back to Biz Talk. Today, Jilcy Sanchez, I'll be your host, and this is one of my favorite segments, Get Organized, with our favorite organizer, Ms. Day Smith. So we want to welcome Day to our show and ask her, what do you have for us today, Day?
Hi, my name is Day Smith, and I'm the owner and founder of Simplicity by Day. I help entrepreneurs be more present, productive, and profitable through digital, tech, and physical organizing solutions so that they can live and be their full potential. Thanks, Sherman, for having me on the show today. Today, we're going to talk about another slightly different topic, and that is work-life balance, or for many of us, business-life balance. Now, why is balance so important? Well, I believe that if you have balance in your life and in your business, it's a good way to avoid burnout. Putting too many things on your plate can obviously create burnout and make you feel overwhelmed much faster. You may even feel resentment for your career, for your business, or in your life because you feel like you could be doing things differently. Also, not having balance could create suboptimal results both for your clients and your team. Have you ever heard of the saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup? Well, that's exactly what balance or not having balance can create. It can also result in stress, anxiety, or guilt. It's actually a medical condition where it can impact your mental and physical health. Working too hard and then suddenly becoming ill and you're forced to take time off anyhow is a direct reflection of not having balance. I know a lot of business owners work 24/7 and are on the grind every day making things happen for their business, but it is important to find a balance in work and life so that you can have that balance and actually appreciate the fruits of your labor. So let's talk about how you can get work-life balance. I'm going to share 7 tips with you that hopefully you can employ to give you that balance. The first thing is you want to set goals and priorities. So you may be burnt out because you're taking on unnecessary tasks. When you set your goals or set your priorities, you want to stick to those and make sure you're not taking on things that don't align to your goals or your priorities just because they sound nice or someone sent you an invite or request for something doesn't mean you have to show up and you have to commit to it. Doing too much of that can cause burnout. So you definitely want to set goals and priorities. The next thing you want to do is set boundaries. And I've talked exhaustively about this in my past talks, but you want to learn how to set boundaries, and what that could look like is delegating, maybe hiring some different individuals to support you, or even using technology to automate so that you're not doing all of the things. This is going to be a good way to set boundaries. Another thing you want to do to create work-life balance is to time block. Make sure that you have time to do your work and also time for you to relax and enjoy life, take a nap, go hang out with your friends, figure out where you're going to do things in your schedule and stick to the schedule through time blocking. The next thing you want to do is commit to yourself before you commit to anyone else. So make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do for yourself in order to be more balanced and that you're not always giving to others. Another tip is to take time off. I know taking time off means that you're not generating income sometimes, but normalize self-care, normalize taking time off. It can be once a month, or some people will take naps every day, short naps to regenerate them and have them feel refreshed. Or if you're able to, take quarterly or even annually vacations where you completely unplug and can recharge. Trust me, that time off is going to serve you well. Also, another way to create balance is to not fall victim to the fear of missing out, FOMO as they call it. Just because you're not doing everything doesn't mean that you have to. Make sure that you are spending time doing the things that you need to do, and don't feel guilty about not doing things that don't line up with your goals and priorities. Next, sometimes you just have to be okay with being off balance, but on purpose. This means giving an area of your life more attention at any given time. Sometimes that can be giving your career or business a little bit more attention than normal, or your family, or yourself. Maybe you need to work out or eat healthier, or you need to give or take away time that you spend socializing or with your friends. Whatever that looks like, it's okay to be off balance on purpose. So those are my 7 tips for having that work-life balance or business-like balance for us business owners. I hope you found that helpful. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any more questions around work-life balance or being more present, productive, and profitable in your business at Simplicity on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, and following me at www.simplicitybyday.com. Feel free to call me as well at 281-609-9986. Again, thank you for joining me. Have a great one.
Thank you so much, Dave.